For some reason I have yet to explain to myself, I started running 5Ks around St. Louis a couple of years ago. For a 60-plus-year-old short fat guy, it seemed like a way to both support charitable organizations as well as nudge myself into shape. In the beginning of my 5K career, it wasn't unusual for me to be completely out of gas at the 3.1 mile mark. And once, even a little before that, face planting in the middle of Market Street in downtown St. Louis. In successive years, I took training approaching these runs a little more seriously, to the point where nowadays I have a lot left in the tank when I finish a 5K. And after running one in June, some friends of mine suggested that I could do a mini triathlon. Yeah, sure, that's swim 300 yards, bike 12 miles, and run 3 more. That's like a week worth of workout for me, followed by a 5K. Well, to make a long story short, I accepted the challenge. I upgraded my bike, which hadn't been ridden in 25 years, and I started training. I lengthened my training runs up to 6 miles. I remembered how to ride a bike and got that up to about 25 miles, and swimming 300 yards was a piece of cake. About a month before the actual event, some of us went out and pre-ran the course. And lo and behold, I could do all 3 of those things in one sitting. I had no idea what the completion time was, but that was secondary. I could care less. I could actually swim 300 yards, bike 12 miles, and run 3 miles without stopping. The weekend before the big event, I put the transitions together and timed myself. 1 hour and 48 minutes. Wasn't gasping for breath either. Still had plenty in the tank. For the week approaching, I thought about how I could do the transitions faster and what I might be able to take off my accumulated time. Maybe cut a minute or 2 off my transitions, a couple off the bike ride, maybe 1 off the run. After all, there was plenty in my tank. I'd be happy with 1 hour and 45 minutes, and delighted with 1 hour and 40, I decided. Well, I finished the real race in 1 hour and 30 minutes and 36 seconds, almost 10 minutes faster than my wildest expectation, and I still had plenty in my tank. So much so that for my training run the following Tuesday, I ran a 10K route instead of the 5K. That's when I discovered that it's not only what I have in my tank that spells success. My legs were rubber. I couldn't get much under a 12-minute pace, and my mini tri-pace was about 10:20. The muscles just wouldn't work. Oh, I had plenty in my tank, no problem with breathing. The body just wouldn't move. And it hit me. It's kind of like a rally car with a full tank of gas and a worn transmission. Success is rarely the result of one system operating flawlessly. It's multiple systems. Fuel, aerobic. Transmissions, legs, etc. So I've begun the process of using what I have left in my tank to improve the endurance of my legs. Longer, slower runs are part of my training this fall. I see 1 hour and 20 minutes at next year's mini-tri. I'll have plenty in the tank, and the transmission will be capable of doing much more. I'm DeMotte, and this is another moment of clarity.